Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Last week, we told you about a ceasefire in West Asia between Israel and Hezbollah, bringing some hope of stability in the region. But it did not last because another conflict has flared up, the old civil war in Syria, with major cities falling to rebels and intense fighting on. Tonight, we'll bring you the latest on the ground and tell you what Vladimir Putin and President Erdogan of Turkey are doing in the Syrian war. Has Zelensky agreed to a ceasefire with Russia ceding control of Ukrainian territory? Why has Donald Trump threatened 100% tariffs on BRICS countries? Why US President Joe Biden has pardoned his son Hunter after saying for years that he won't do it? How Hindus continue to come under attack in Bangladesh? How China is supporting and strengthening the Pakistan Navy and how India should be seeing this? And what is Belgium's new law on sex workers that promises them pension and maternity benefits? All this and more coming up. The headlines first. US President Joe Biden heads for his first and final trip to Africa. He will visit oil-rich Angola for 3 days. The visit aims to highlight US investments in the continent. Biden's trip comes amid China's deepening influence in Africa. Israeli attacks killed 2 people in southern Lebanon. Beirut accuses Israel of violating the truce. France asks all sides to respect the ceasefire. It's been 6 days since the 2 countries declared a halt in fighting. Russian President Vladimir Putin set to visit India early next year. Indian Prime Minister Modi extended an invite to him during the BRICS summit this October. Putin will be here for the 23rd India-Russia annual summit. This will be the Russian president's first visit to India since the war in Ukraine began. 4th consecutive night of nationwide protests in Georgia. The Prime Minister rejects calls for new elections. Europe condemns the use of excessive police force. Georgia has been rocked by unrest since the ruling party paused EU accession talks. A deadly stampede at a Guinea stadium kills more than 50 people. It was triggered by a contested decision by the referee at a football match. Further stone pelting by spectators led to a stampede. Video showed dozens climbing over high walls trying to escape. And a landmark climate hearing is underway at the International Court of Justice. It aims to set a legal framework on how countries tackle climate change. This case was led by vulnerable island nations, especially Vanuatu. The ICJ will hear testimonies from almost 100 countries. This is the largest case in the court's history.